Hi everybody, my name is John Meehan. I'm the author of a book called Adrenaline Rush, which is all about game-changing student engagement inspired by theme parks, mud runs, and escape rooms. And today I want to talk to you about a way to change the game in your classroom from the very first day of school. If it's summer, if it's the weekends, you can go for a walk, you can be in nature, you can just make a mess. You can go for a mud run or an escape room where you kind of make your own decisions and ultimately you are in charge of which path you choose, right? And there's something that's very fun and very exciting about that. But we get in our traditional classrooms, all that fun goes away. Then becomes rows of desks and teacher talking, and we have so much procedural stuff in those early days of class we know we need to get through. What winds up happening is all the joy of being outside and that excitement that was part of their summer immediately gets sucked out of every student because they walk in and they say, well, school again, back to rules, back to rows, and they lose that sense of autonomy and agency and purpose. So I said, is there a way that we can create some sort of game-based introduction to our class where we would be able to accomplish a lot of the fun, the energy, the excitement of the great outdoors, or whatever the theme is for you, maybe space exploration or time travel, whatever it looks like, and then create a classroom that says, before we go into the full year of study of whatever the content is, we're gonna have to prepare for our trip as if we were going on a big old outdoor adventure, packing up our hiking bags, or packing up our rocket ships, or packing up our time traveler machines, whatever that looks like. So I have some slides here I'll show up in the background, and I have a book, like I said, it's called Adrenaline Rush. You can find out more on my website, which is adrenalinerush.com. That's www.adrenalinerush. I'll put that there on the screen. But let's talk about it here as an example of how we can change the game in our classrooms from day one. First day of class, I'm sure you're like me and you have a lot of procedural stuff to do. Maybe sign up for text alerts, or get students to give a short about me survey, or sign up for your LMS, whatever it looks like for your classroom. There's a lot of things procedurally that need to get done. But the truth is, I don't care whether they sign up for text alerts before they join the LMS, or whether they give me their parent survey before they give me their contact information. In the end, I have 8 or 9 or 10, whatever procedural tasks, but we can do it in pretty much any way we want to. So from the first day of class, I'll take students and divide them into teams. I'll say, all right, blue team, green team, red team, orange team. On your mark, get set, go. We're gonna blast off into space. Which team will be the first one to pack their rocket with all of the things that we need? And then students will compete against one another as a team, taking one of those look-for items back to their desk group, working on it as a team. If they get it right, they call me over, I say you're good to go, and they're moving on to the next station. If they don't have it 100% right when they call me over, I'm like, ooh, so close. I gotta see 3 out of 4, nope, 4 out of 4. All right, you guys are good, and you're moving on. So you can do pretty much anything you wanted to. Introduce them to the course syllabus, have them sign and return a document, have them sign up for text alerts, or have them log into an LMS, do an about me survey, a face-to-face. You have a big old scoreboard in the background where you're keeping track of which team is blasting off or racing ahead. And you've designed a number of modular stations where it can be done in pretty much any order, A, B, C, D, D, C, A, B, et cetera, et cetera. But by the end of 2 or 3 periods, whatever that 80 or 90 minutes you need for those first couple days of procedural, every student has completed every task. At the end of those first 2 or 3 days, if for any reason they have not completed those tasks as a group to see which group, quote, wins, you have the opportunity to then say, all right, gang, we have only the rest of today's class to get this done. Maybe you've allotted 100 minutes for this activity for those procedural things up front. 10 stations, each take 10 minutes apiece. And when we're done, we are done. Whatever your team does not get done in class, it becomes individually yours for homework. So there's an agency, there's an autonomy, there's a sense of mastery and purpose, and a little bit of team-based speed behind it. Taking us back to the great outdoors then, it feels like you choose your path. There are many ways to get there, but try not to get wet. On your mark, get set, go, right? The floor is lava. I found it's really fun, really exciting, and it's a great way to sort of mix in some fun little icebreakers, because you as the teacher are spot checking them and telling them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times, hey, nice work, you're Bobby, right? Or getting to know a little bit about how your students learn or how they develop. I'll put a link here on the website. Please feel free to take a look. Hit me up, let me know how I can help. I'm on Twitter @meehanedu, and my book is called Adrenaline Rush. It's all about game-changing student engagement inspired by theme parks, mud runs, and escape rooms. Because the big secret is we're not actually teaching content. We're teaching kids. And if we can get kids excited, they'll jump through hoops of fire for us. So why not make a mess? Thanks again. Stay safe.